This BNTM, one report come out from FAO, UNICEF and WFP say nearly 55 million people them na West and Central Africa get for struggle for feed themselves inside 2024. And among the country them, Salone dey among the country them where this report make mention of. And this then say, now because of economic challenge them, like currency devaluation, low production, trade barriers, and other food crisis them, we don't they affect ordinary people them, na country them like Sierra Leone, Ghana, and Mali, we was affected. For sake of this alarm, where they inside this report, make the presidential initiative on climate change, renewable energy, and food security, bring expert them and government official them from the Ministry of Agriculture for discuss with them how for manage the situation. Dr. Patrick M. Komawa, na the Director of Food Security and Climate Smart Agricultural Transformation, been get this for say.
Why make we there today? We there for two reasons. The number one reason is that we just don't get report on the 12th of April, where the UN agencies, especially the Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN, the World Food Program, and UNICEF, where them alarm say, based on the data that we then collect, that this country go be plunged into acute food insecurity within 6 months, if the government and in partner they not do something. And since we're not the arm of government, we're responsible for troubleshooting. We can on the nutrition side. Now make we call them today. First, make them present to we, waiting at the underlying basis of the recommendation we they make. Number two, make the stakeholders, we now government people, the private sector, the NGOs, the experts, make them look at the data we then present. We lead them for talk say the country go lead into food crisis. And number three, for find together make hang head and see waiting we go do make it not happen. Waiting then talk about make it not happen. So now make we there today we'll bring them allege them with them at the food system for make them talk about that.
It continue for talk about the recommendation where them puts together inside this workshop.
Number one recommendation where they say since more than 1 million people will be affected based on the result, they say more all come together and put a program already. We'll go to then we paddy then the donor organizations and see how they go work with government and support government for make sure say the food insecurity where they talk about it not happen. So that's number one. Number two, where then tell we say is that we for promote the consumption of local healthy foods. Then chop then where a balance and then put them together so we'll not go eat rest no more, but sometimes some vegetables, proteins, they're all they together we balance so that the more time where they eat it will be healthy. The third group where that report talk about is in picking them. Because when they picking they not get good food, some then they become stunted. Stunting means say then go be so short for their age. And when that happen, when they do the calculations, then they go, no, say this picking is stunted. And the effect of stunting, it get a long-term effect, not only on the picking, but on the economic development of this country.
One of the experts them, where they help government for find ways, how for improve on agriculture, they get this for say.
We have come here to do, to Sierra Leone, is to work with Sierra Leone and two other countries, Malawi and Ethiopia, to help all three find better ways of producing sustainable, healthy diets. And we're very keen to build on the work that is happening in Sierra Leone around agriculture, particularly the Feed Salone programme and also the Presidential Climate Initiative, because we think there is a real potential here to build on that programme, be able to support more healthy diets for people and to be able to address in that way some of the food security problems within Sierra.
But waiting a government commitment for CC Salone food secure.
We as a ministry actually they look at long-term plans. And that make we don't get this strategy when I feed Salone. We go put things in place, we cover the key crops there, we cover key aspects there. We go make sure say we first of all able to feed ourselves. That's the primary aim really, particularly with staple food rice. And here they talk about nutrition and all that. You know, nutritious foods them, I mean like with vegetables, onions, the hype and the agenda for feed salon. Of course, rest not the first one, and then
the discussion then be continue for see how governments they work with expert them for help improve agriculture for see say the country food secure. For Liberty Online TV, Mohamed Kamara, the reports.